What's going on, everybody? Give me a moment here. There we go. Thanks to those joining me live, to those that will be joining me in archive. Listen archive, thumbs up the video. Tell me what you think. Hit the notification button. That way you're notified every time D-Style Boxing comes on live. Anyway, I just want to get to this, man. Let's talk about, the boxing fan, all right, for a moment. And we'll dive into other boxing topics. We'll see where we'll see where the wind takes us. All right, we'll see. But here I am. Right, I do have the chat open this time. Kamala's in the house. What's up? Boxing has a lot of problems. All right, I foresee a lot of problems, and it's in a very bad state. That's my that's what I see. All right, but boxing fans want me instead to tell them that everything's good. No, tell me it's good. Tell me everything's better than ever. I mean, come on, D-Style, just be positive and just embrace the sport for what it is. It's doing better than ever. Fighters are better than ever. Like, they want me to tell them that the fighters today are better than the fighters of any other era. They want me to tell them that everything's just better. Like that's what they want me to say. They want me to say we are getting the fights we want. The sport's running the way it's supposed to run. We're supposed to make people wait years and years, and sometimes they don't happen. But that's just the way it is. The fight status. They want me to lie, and they want to lock themselves in a bubble, and they want me to lie. And in all my years here, I've never lied. Not about the state of the sport, and I'm not going to start right now, right? HBO got rid of boxing. Why? Because they didn't want it anymore. That's why. It's not that it's because Jim Lampley sucked and like all this other stuff. That's not it. They just didn't want it. New ownership took over. They looked at it and said, "Ugh," and they got rid of it. That's what happened. All right. And then Showtime might be in the same boat if it doesn't produce. If the pay-per-view fights don't produce, Showtime will be next. And if the zone doesn't make profit is the key word. Because you guys are the ones saying that it's a business. Well, you run a business to make profit, right? You don't run a business, okay, so the employees can make all the money, okay, and the owners will go down. That's not what a business is. You guys don't understand what business is, all right? Since you want to talk business, let's talk business. The zone has to make profit. And if it doesn't, it's investing in boxing right now. They're making it rain on Eddie Hearn and Golden Boy. They really made it rain on Canelo. All right. If they don't make profit, all right, then they're not going to invest money in boxing anymore. Once this Canelo experiment goes through. And I'm giving you the numbers they need just to break even on Canelo. And I'm not going to go over those numbers right now. No need to. Less people are going to watch Canelo now. That's just a fact. The business isn't doing really good. All right? The business sucks. Let's say you go to a restaurant. All right? You go to a restaurant, okay? And you order a steak. and the waiter says, I can't give you the steak yet. You're going to have to wait 4 hours for your steak. Like, what? I just got here. Like, what do you mean? I want my steak. Nah, sir, you don't get the steak. You need to wait 4 hours because we got to marinate that steak. We got to make it marinate. Why would you do that? I'm the customer. I want the steak right now. Like, you should have marinated that shit already. No need for marination. I'm hungry now for the steak. Nah, you got to wait 4 hours. What do you mean? What do you think we're doing here, sir? We're running a business, sir. Right? The cook, right? All right? We got to think about the cook. The cook has a family to feed, sir. Right? He has kids. The cook, right? The chef needs 4 hours to make your steak. We got to marinate it first, right? Then he's going to cook it, make sure it's right, and he's going to bring it to you when he's making all the money he can make, sir. What do you think we're doing here? You think we're this is about customer service or no? This is about a business. Sounds stupid, right? Doesn't that sound dumb? But that doesn't happen with any other business. It just doesn't. So, hey, man, I want my vehicle detailed, man. I got 2 hours. Can you guys take care of this for me? Sir, what do you think we're doing here? We're running a business, sir. Right? You think it's just, drive on in and just say you want your vehicle, detailed? Look at your vehicle. Your vehicle's dirty, sir. Well, yeah, that's why I brought it to get detailed. Okay, because it's dirty. That's what people do. Your vehicle gets dirty. You take it over to get detailed. And you're scolding me because it's dirty? Sir, what do you think we're doing here, sir? We're running a business, sir. We are running a business here. Okay, you got to let us, wash this truck when we're ready to wash this truck, right? I got to think about my guys and when they're going to make the most money, sir. Right? It's not dirty enough. You should have dirtied it up more. Because now we got to clean it, but we would have made more money if you brought it at another time when it got more dirty. Go get it more dirty. Go get it more dirty, then my guys will make more money when they wash it. We're running a business here, sir. This is a business. Boxing is the only sport where the consumers, all right, where the consumers talk about how, the fighters need to make more money. It's the only business that does that. It's the only business I know, right, where the consumers screw themselves over from what they want, right? Because they're thinking about what the fighter should make, right? This fucking insane. It's the only business, that has that business practice openly, right? Show up to barber shop, hey man, I want to cut my hair. All right, like nah. What do you think we're doing here? We're running a business here. All right. So if you want me to cut your hair, I'm gonna charge you $50. Like, you're gonna charge me $50. The sign says 10. Yeah. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm running a business. All right. I'm running a business here. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I know the sign says $10, but you're right. Even though I'm the consumer, I can relate to you. I want to make sure you make more money, and I take out money from my pocket for you. Like see, this only boxing does that. Boxing is the only business that wants to reward, like the consumer wants to reward the business for not giving them what they want when everybody wants it. It's the only business that does that. Every other business, like, they have to have a good reputation and be good to their consumers, and that creates more business, and more people, want to go to that restaurant, or more people want to go to that barber shop, or, More people start. They'll pay $10 and tip the dude $40 because he's that good at cutting hair, right? Right? Like you see, you have to. That's how business works. You go to that restaurant and you're okay with that hour wait because they've done things in their business to make things to accommodate you, right? Go to the bar and chill, have a beer or two, and then they'll call you when your table's ready. Or they have apps now where you can, eat there. Not just only boxing does that, but they have apps where you can kind of, boom, have your reservation while you're driving there already, right? So only boxing, okay, is like only boxing fans have the audacity to say things like boxing is a business, right? When this so-called business isn't doing anything for them. All right? It's the only business, all right, that does this openly. All right? Let me tell you something. Hustlers look at boxing and they're like, whoo, man, I don't know how they do it. And they do it with the masses. All right? Let me read some of these comments really quick. What up? And everyone's saying, well, happy holidays, guys. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. NBT in the house. Okay, Gaines PP in the house. All right. We got NBT boxes at night to speak to y'all, even though you're on the wrong side of the street. And I do better numbers than both of you combined. Look at this. It's a business, right? Ducking everybody. This is Mr. Duck. Okay, let's see here. Mr. Duck. What have you done at me? I don't know. Bring the numbers. I tweeted you and you ain't pull up. Blah, blah, blah. I beat Jeff Horn. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. NBT says 52K. He beat Prime Pacquiao. He doesn't matter. Pac never wanted to fight Crawford, and Crawford beat Horn. Crawford never beat anyone close to Pac. Horn #1. All right, I think NBT, I don't know what he's having. I don't know what type of shit they smoke over there in Australia, but it must be some good shit. If you have Horn, #1, okay? Anthony Mundine equals super fight against Horn. Maybe they'll make that fight. I don't know. That fight makes Crawford the GOAT. All right, Gaines, why couldn't the Zone at least have a sports channel like HBO or Showtime? I don't know. Gaines, Showtime have an app and a channel. I know. He says, Mr. Ox says, I agree completely. Mundine, I'm not going to be talking about Mundine right now, okay, guys? All right. Business shop, rolling the floor laughing. I don't know. Tekashi 69. I don't know the story about that dude. We ain't going to talk about him right now, okay? Okay, NBT Boxer says, I like Fred. He has a lot of good messages for life and good predictions, but my gosh, as a boxing fan, he's too close to the market, and it's cringy hearing his thoughts. Oh, all right. Joe Lopez 40 ounce, too many boys in boxing. Prime Pacquiao, haha. NBT, it's on this Thursday, bro. I don't know what NBT boxing and Mr. Doc are talking about. I have no idea. Like they're betting money and NBT's talking about Horn being the best. I don't know. Something wrong going. I heard things are kind of upside down in Australia, but I get it. Okay. Look. Grown men are fanboy. Let me tell you something, okay? I saw that confrontation with Crawford and Spence. Okay, I saw it. Right? I did. And look, the whole thing was disappointing to me, man. Right? Look, I know there's a lot of people that are saying, oh, Crawford got the best of him or Spence got the best. First of all, Spence getting the best of him, that's hilarious. Okay. Now, if you forced me to like say, well, who got the best of who? Well, I mean, I guess I would say Crawford, but the whole confrontation was sad. It was just a sad thing to see, right? It just was. I'm just being honest. What is this? All right? What are we doing? Well, they're not friends. They're frenemies. Okay? Like, ooh, look. It looked like two frenemies, right? And it didn't even sound like they were talking about a boxing fight. By the way, that's what I didn't like about the whole confrontation. Right? It sounded like they were talking about playing a chess match or some shit. Like, you know, like they were talking shit about a Scrabble game. Okay, like, oh man, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you at this game of Scrabble, man. Like what are you talking about? Like, what is this? Sugar Ray Robinson called this the Hurt Business. All right, we went from the Hurt Business to this, and this is what everybody's getting excited about. You're in the same division. Like I don't these like the fact that no one was there to separate these two. I have an issue with that. I mean, maybe that just makes me too old school. I don't know. Okay, but I don't know. All right. But what was that? And people getting all excited about it. Ooh, oh, that was great, man. That was great. Like, what are you talking about? It looked like they were acting. That's what it looked like to me. Like it's all a big joke. And then you have the fans all collectively saying, "Oh, this is great. This is going to hype up the fight, and all the fans are going to get excited about it." Well, you are the fans. Well, what are you doing? Like talking about yourselves and how you're going to react about it, and then be about that. Like it's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid. All right. I mean, it sounded like these dudes were talking about a checkers game that they're gonna have, and like, I'm gonna, you know, like the way I talk to my cousins when I'm gonna play a chess game against them or Monopoly. Okay, like this was just sad to see. All right, I've seen more. Okay, when I was in high school, I saw more tense, okay, confrontations than that. Okay, between two dudes fighting over a girl, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying that to be funny or anything like that. All right. Like it's just sad that in middle school I saw more intense confrontations than that. All right. Like this is we're talking about arguably the two best welterweights in the world, right? And they're talking to each other like if you know like they're challenging each other to like a game of Candyland or some shit, you know. And while they're playing the game, like Errol Spence is talking about how he's going to eliminate Mikey Garcia from the game first before he gets to Crawford. I mean, this is literally what it looked like to me. And then you have all the fans talking about how the fans are going to be excited about this. You are the fans, you fucking idiots. Okay? What's with this whole like from the outside looking in fan? Have you guys noticed that? Like they think they're on the outside looking in, but you are the fan. All right? What do you mean this is going to hype up the fight? The fans are going to get more hyped up about this. You are the fan. Okay? Crawford and Spence, I mean, holy shit. Like, many people don't know who these guys are. If I show that video to some random person, they won't know who they are. They'll just be wondering, like, oh, is this one of those World Star videos? Like, are they debating about something? Like, what's going on? Is one of them like are they disagreeing about politics or what's going on? Like they wouldn't know they would have no idea that these are two fighters, okay, that want to fight one another. You would have no idea. None. Like nothing controversial was said. I mean, it's sad, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna play you, man. When we play that game of chess, man, I'm gonna beat your ass in that game of chess. Like, no, well, what about when we play checkers? All right, when we play checkers, I'm gonna win that round. Oh yeah, well, first, hey, I gotta play Mikey Garcia in chess first. Okay, well, once I do that, I'll play you. Like that's how it looked like to me. All right, it was weak, and seeing people getting excited about it. Excited about what? Well, what was it to be excited about? Like they just told all of you that the fight's not going to happen anytime soon, and you're getting excited. Like, yeah, the fans saying, "Oh, like this is great. It's going to help marinate the fight for the fans. Say with me. You are the fan. Okay? Like, you have these fans having like an out-of-body experience with them own selves. Like, it's weird. You know, like they're on the outside looking in, you know, trying to envision how these zombie fans are going to react to this, but they don't even realize that they are the zombies. Right? It's weird. Right? I don't know what's going on nowadays. Okay, I don't know what's going on. This it's just weird. The whole thing. The whole confrontation. I saw it, and I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Okay, you have Bob Arum. Did you hear even Bob Arum? He's like, oh, we're all part of the boxing family. We're all part of the same fraternity. We're all part of the same fraternity, everybody. Well, part of the same fraternity. What? I mean, Michael Jordan had more beef in the basketball court than these dudes have against each other, and this is fighting. Okay? I mean, this is sad, right? This is sad. Okay? You had Bob Arum smiling there, like I don't know. Hey, Bob, what do you think about this confrontation going on? We're all part of the, the boxing, fraternity. It's crazy, bro. I saw more intense confrontations in high school. Okay? All right? this is the fuck out of here. In middle school, I saw more intense confrontation than this. All right? Anyway. Oh my god, man. I remember listening to Retro Boxing. He doesn't call himself Blood Boxing anymore, right? The artist formerly known as Blood Boxing. Okay, talking about how Crawford was like, "Hey, I FaceTimed you" or some shit like that. And I'm just like, "What? FaceTime?" And these dudes are FaceTiming each other, talking about how they're gonna like meet up and like, oh, we're gonna make it seem like we're having an intense, dude. I seen more intense confrontations in WWE. Okay, I mean, this is this what it is now? All right. They should hire Vince McMahon to get the promos, okay, and the scripts ready. This is what they should do. This is sad. This is what happened to the Hurt Business right here. All right, this is what happened. Sugar Robinson is rolling over in his grave. Okay, that's what's happening. Unbelievable. Like I still remember, like I don't know, man. Even like when Crawford was like, "Man, it's nothing but fat. Man, that's fat. That's all that is. It's fat." I was just like, well, "What is this?" You know? What's really like that? That's it. All right. And yeah, Errol Spence, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna knock you out when I fight. Like all this stuff, man. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Okay. It just came off as fake to me. Let me catch up to some of these comments. Crawford didn't get the best out of Spence. Spence got the best out of Spence. Easier route. Safe side of the streets. Okay. Because you don't understand business, these styles is MPT. Hopefully Mayweather don't come back. Paper would get devalued. The internet needs sarcasm. Remote still okay. Spencer Crawford was still like the WWE promo. It was. Look, man, in 2 years we will fight. Is that right, Bob? I see more tense confrontations watching dudes play pickup basketball. MyChess.com username is Michael Chess 104. I invite you all to play. All right. Gaines VP dudes were so passionate over the live stream and said, why can't Errol Spence drop his fight and Bud drop his fight and they should fight next in unification? Uploader got so mad talking about pay-per-view. Edgerton, only in boxing is that participants arguing about a potential fight is more exciting than an actual event in the sport. Yeah, MVT fans excited over marination instead of the chicken coming out of the oven. Like how Kyle Brook and Amir Khan level marination. Yeah. Bam Bam Boxing. It was precursor to their fight in 2024. My man, he got T.O. Fuck paper. Your last three I order was Mayweather versus Maidana 2. I will never order another paper again for any combat sport. Damn. Okay. We can make it best out of 7. Old school Bob. All right. Boxing Sir, what's good, D-Style? This is Big Brian. What's up, bro? Man, he got T.O. had more intense competition taking his shit. All these fake confrontations, bro. Okay. And then we got Adrian Broner. Oh man, I can't stand Adrian Broner. I just can't stand the dude. I can't. All right, gotta be honest. He's right up there with Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz is just worse to me. But you got one job. One. When you're a boxer, you just got to stay in shape. It's part of the job, right? It's part of the job. But anyway. Got Broner over here, hitting mitts with a gut, and then people like already making excuses, right? Like this is a prediction I keep saying. If Broner lets his hands go, he will win. If Broner takes this serious, there's no reason he shouldn't win. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Manny Pacquiao is just a far superior fighter to Adrian Broner, right? Period. All right? But all these built-in excuses that you guys been saying that shit, okay, for the last 10 Broner fights. If Broner does this, and if Broner takes it serious, if Broner is a mentally weak fighter, okay? And he does things so he can give himself and his fan base a built-in excuse for when he loses. He'll rather people say, man, he lost that fight, but he didn't train properly. If he would have really trained properly and took this serious, he would have won. He would rather people say that, okay, than people say, man, Broner really trained hard for this fight. I mean, he came 100% and he just fell short. Only in this era do people keep making excuses for fighters. If only. Oh, if Adrian Broner was a disciplined fighter, he'd still be undefeated. Like, first of all, you don't know that. Second, he doesn't get that benefit of the doubt. You don't get that benefit of the doubt if you don't even try. You don't get that benefit of the let's say you're getting credit for the credit for something you never really did. Like, I got news for you guys. Staying in shape and having a good camp and being disciplined and having the balls to let your hands go, okay? That's part of boxing. Getting up in the morning, getting up early and doing that road work. That's part of boxing. That's part of the whole deal. Making weight. That's part of the deal. That's That's what you do as a boxer. Getting ready for fight night is part of boxing. If you fail to get prepared, if you fail to be disciplined, if you fail at all those things, then you are a failure as a boxer. Having the discipline, okay, and the work ethic and all those things, if you lack those things, then that's on you. That's a weakness on your part as a fighter. You don't get the, automatic, oh, if he was disciplined and this, that, and the third, man, he'd be undefeated right now. You don't know that. You absolutely don't know. It's a bunch of horseshit. Adrian Broner, less than 2 months before the weigh-in, is walking around with a fucking gut. All right? Probably doing it on purpose. Because he knows he'll get more chances, and people keep saying, man, but it's because he didn't try his best. If he would have tried his best, he would beat Pacquiao. But he didn't try his best, though. He wants you to say that. Right? He wants people to assume that he would win if he tried his best. That guy's that's a mental weakness. That's a mental weakness. Muhammad Ali never did that. Right? Greats in many sports. They tried their best. Right? They tried their absolute best. And because they wanted to know that if I lose, I want to make sure I gave it my all. It takes, a strong will and a strong mind, to do that. To give yourself no excuses. That's discipline. But no, Adrian Broner keeps, he keeps getting fat between fights, and he's showing up to the Pacquiao fight with a gut and, talking tough, but, putting out footage of him hitting mitts with a gut. And then what are people saying? Man, he's not taking this fight serious. If he takes it serious, I know he will win. No, you don't know that. Okay. Second, he's giving himself an out for when he loses. All right? Fighters that give themselves an out before the fight even happens are already defeated fighters. All right? And no, they don't get the benefit of the doubt that if they tried their best, they would win. Okay? Because all that does, this is the only reason this guy keeps getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Right? My prediction is that if Broner does give it, he tries, he's going to win. I know he will win. If he doesn't win, it's because he's not trying his best. Whatever. Okay? Dude's scared to throw his hands, fighting bigger men. All right? He's scared to throw his hands fighting bigger dudes. Right? Like this whole thing, I don't know why he doesn't let his hands go. Why do you think? Why do you think he doesn't let his hands go? It's not just because like something happens that he doesn't have the balls to do it at the higher weight class. It's that simple. Like, well, why is everybody all like confused? I don't know why he doesn't throw his hands. Because they're going to hit him back, right? Because they're going to hit him back, and he stopped doing it when he moved up in weight because the punches hurt more. This isn't rocket science. All right, let's read some of more of these comments. All right. Broner's worse than Victor Ortiz. I don't know, man. Victor Ortiz like quitting fights left and right and shit. Victor Ortiz in jail, I actually don't know. Let's get this chat shaking, says Bam Bam Boxing. I hope Pacquiao TKO Broner. I'm neutral about the fight. I don't care who the hell wins. I just know Pacquiao's gonna win. Right? Who gets more hate, Floyd Mayweather or Deontay Wilder? Wilder, right? Mayweather, he's just retire already. I don't know what the dude's still popping up for. Okay, Bam Bam. If Broner takes a nap before the fight, he will win. Okay. 8 to 10. Whoa, I hope I'm not getting sick here. Who is worse, Broner or Chavez Jr.? Probably Chavez Jr. And that's another guy. Okay. Oh, the potential of Chavez Jr. If Chavez Jr. takes things serious, he will be a beast like every single time. All right. The potential of Chavez Jr. That shit was just getting on my nerves. Gaines PP. Adrian Broner takes more risks than Errol Spence and all these welterweights in their prime, unfortunately. Really? I guess. Okay, Gaines 50 now. Manny Gatillo. Chavez Jr. is worse. Gaines, Adrian Broner got no ankles. Gaines, that's why he doesn't let his hands go. All right. Okay, smoking that shit. I'm not smoking shit. Right, Broner versus Chavez Jr. is greater than Chavez Jr. I think Broner's as bad as Broner is. Chavez Jr. is worse. Okay, the potential. Okay, we got Coach in the house. I know 78 was always talking about the potential of Chavez Jr. I don't know if Coach is one of those people too, but right, every other video, this guy has a lot of potential. If he just, if he just got disciplined and like people say these things, like if people would just become it all of a sudden, right? Things like discipline and motivation and determination and, getting on that grind, getting up early in the morning, doing that road work, staying in shape. All right. Broner loses fights against the buffet all the time. Right. Broner loses a fight against a cheeseburger. Right. And you guys think all of a sudden he's going to become this extremely disciplined fighter. Right. The guy can't drive by a Burger King without doing that U-turn. All right. While flipping that bitch and going back. All right. And you guys think that he's going to, all of a sudden, he's going to have the discipline to get up early in the morning every day and, get to the gym on time and stay focused and eat the right things every day. And after the fight, keep doing the same thing. And it's like all of a sudden, he's going to have an epiphany. And all of a sudden, he's going to become this beast. And just start knocking everybody out. And like if it's going to happen or something. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. These characteristics don't change in people. All right. And he has no reason to change. You already gave him the millions. He has no reason to be hungry anymore. All right. And now, anyway, let me read some more of these comments. Chavez is a disgrace, says the coach. I pissed Ryan Garcia fans by telling them that they won't be any more successful than Victor Ortiz. Oh, jeez. Look, as long as Ryan Garcia doesn't quit in the middle of fights, then we're all good. Bro loves that strip club buffet. Jesus. Broner has that heavyweight James Toney diet. AJ Tan, Broner puts cheese on both sides of the bread. Man, Gaines CP, Buster Douglas was another one. He was very undisciplined, with a lot of talent, with weight issues, etc. Although he killed Tyson, he underachieved, unlike John Ruiz. Well, let me tell you something, man. That was the one time Buster Douglas got motivated for a fight. That was the fight of his life. It was his title shot. His mother had died. He was motivated. But it was that, and that Tyson just came in completely unprepared for that fight. You know what I mean? But there you go. It was a combination of many things, right? But yeah, that was just a big upset that happened. If Broner's waiting for that big upset of his, then I guess, you know what I mean. But with that said, guys, I am got some. I got things to do and people to see, and I got things to see and people to do. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna be wrapping this up. All right, thanks to those that joined me here. Those that came in late, you can listen to the rest on archive. This is Style. I'm out.